I would describe the Vallures as like a garage kind of girl group soul sound. It's very much like a forgotten 45 record, just something that you feel like you've heard before but you're not sure. The band got together kind of as a necessity on my part. Like I had stopped doing music for a little while and I was not sure in what direction I wanted to go, so I thought back to myself, okay, what records do I like? And it was the music that my dad played in the living room when I was younger. Soul, Motown, that kind of sound. I thought, okay, this is what I want to do. I wanted to see girls playing music. I wanted to see a show. I wanted to see girls in dresses like the Supremes, like the Ronettes. I wanted to be what I wanted to see. Showmanship is definitely a huge part in what we do. I mean, we take the time to put the beehive hairdos in, the eyeliner, the heels, the matching dresses. The Vallures is definitely taking a step forward by looking back. What I find most compelling about the music of the 60s is not only that it was new, it was innovative, it was inspiring, but it was also about like rebellion, it was about raw emotion, it was about breaking out, it was like saying, I'm here, this is me. It is definitely difficult to write new songs in an old style. There's a lot of times where we have to stop and be like, okay, are we sounding too much like this or does it sound too much like that? And we want to take a little bit of, you know, everything that we've listened to and studied. We want to take that and carry it forward. We're trying to be true to ourselves, but also pay respect to what came before us in terms of soul music and siphon it down and repackage it into something new and something that young people today can also understand. I feel like that's what makes us so universal. We have fans who are, you know, as young as 5 and fans that are in, you know, their early 80s. Like, I feel like we kind of bridge the gap between what was and what is. And it absolutely is about making an intense connection with the audience. We want to see people dancing. We want to see people singing along. It's as much about them as it is about us. I feel like that is one thing that the Vallures do differently than other bands. I feel like we try to engage our audience as much as possible, whether it's teaching them a 60s dance move or getting them involved in a Soul Train dance line. A lot of times I'll hear people say, wow, when I saw you go up there, I saw a bunch of girls and I wasn't sure that this was gonna be a really good show. I didn't know that you guys could play those things or do those things or sing this way, you know? And I think that it's a really important statement on what women are capable of. And the Vallures, it's about empowerment. It's about how we're, you know, women in the music industry, we're talented, we're classy, we're beautiful, we're all these things, and we just really want to give a fresh new face to soul music.